Alright, let's do it! It's over! Nobody's joining anymore! Bluesky's in serious trouble and users are devastated. What, people aren't like joining and they don't want to read your blue cry moments?
Welcome back, guys.
Blue
Hope you've
gay.
had a great weekend so far. Today we're talking about Bluesky,
Sky.
but not in the usual context of the voice actor click over on Bluesky.
Uh-huh.
Today we're taking a look at Bluesky itself. As things are getting pretty bad over on Bluesky.
Not enough people are doing their part. Oh my god, I hate this mentality. Guys, you need to go out and cry. It's not enough to just be on the website. God, I hate this attitude. Oh, and it's the wrong use of there. You're right.
Causing people on the Bluesky subreddit to make posts like this, saying not enough people are doing their part. So largely
What do you
speaking,
mean by
ever
that?
since I made the jump from Twitter to Bluesky, I've been trying to rally as many artists as I can to make a Bluesky account. I've even made a thread that can help those artists get their footing a bit better. I, however, am getting worried as I'm noticing a decline in Bluesky growth.
Oh no, my echo chamber's dying because not enough people actually exist to, culminate in my echo chamber. Bro, hop off, just close the site. Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Now, I'll never claim to know if that's normal or not, as I'm not a tech guy, and never have been. But it does concern me that we finally get a place that cares about us, only for a lot of people to just be silent about it. Not helping enough. We need to have more people direct these artists to the site. Genuinely. Even if it means copy-pasting the same message, more people need to hear about this. Oh yeah, let's...
You want to start spamming and that'll get over people. That's crazy.
just spam a bunch of the same stuff. That'll definitely help. I've been doing it all from artists on Twitter, Pixiv, DA, Newgrounds, heck, even Ink Bunny 2 different times. Need more people to know, or the site's just going to be swept under the rug. Now look, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not here to shill for Twitter. I don't care if you use it or don't use it. You can take...
No, I hate Twitter for its own reasons. It has its pros and cons. I'm just saying, like, from a logistical standpoint, if I completely disregard the whole culture war with, like, Bluesky versus Twitter and, like, Elon Musk and all that bullshit, it is so fucking hard to get people off of a fucking platform. It's just baseline. How many of you have boomer parents or like Gen X parents and you're trying to get them off of Facebook and you just fucking can't? You fucking can't. You will tear their you will shake their shoulders and tell them, please get off Facebook. It's so fucking stupid. And they're like, no, I'm used to it. And it's like, fuck. Yeah, you can't make them get off of Facebook. You just can't.
Take a look at my Twitter account, for example, and see that my own activity on Twitter is extremely minimal, especially last year. I basically didn't post at all last year. Like, a handful of posts, if that. It's only like the last month that I've started becoming somewhat active again.
I don't use it.
And half that activity is basically on my VTuber Twitter account, where I've been interacting with people who are sending me art, and especially like art of a certain type, a certain niche. Is that the way of putting it? The point I'm getting at is that it sucks for artists who went to Bluesky hoping it would be like a better place, only to be met with disappointment.
Yeah, because you brought over all the fucking insufferable babies and whiny babies on there. It's fine if you want an echo chamber that doesn't discuss anything, but it's like, do you realize that the reason Twitter's popular half the time is because there's a lot of discourse on it? Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's almost like the news. The news wants news, and you get news, and you want to feed the news, you get the news.
As by far, most of the activity on Bluesky seems to be like non-stop political brain rot slot posting. On that note,
not even that. If you just want to go on Twitter and like follow a bunch of artists, that's fine. But like, there's not that much going on in general.
Takes us to the next post that reads, "The best way to help Bluesky succeed is to share funny, interesting, and creative posts. I know this sounds like a no-brainer, but I feel a lot of us need a reality check. Guilt-tripping people, making it some activist cause, or a crusade against Twitter definitely does have some use, but it doesn't have broad appeal. The general internet goer has a stronger reaction to a post or website being cringe than they do it being a racist Nazi platform. As sad as it is, that's just the reality of things." Then
it's not a social platform, it's just like Tumblr. No, actually, you know what? That's an insult to Tumblr. Tumblr had more discourse between fandoms, calling each other slurs and telling people to kill themselves than these fucking people on Bluesky. You think that Tumblr was baby shit? At least Tumblr had some discourse.
Cross-post as much as you can. Whenever you see a funny, interesting, or creative post, share it with your group chat. Make it a screenshot and post it.
Yeah, guys, look at this Bluesky post. Yeah, go look at it.
Cross-platform. This is how social media actually spreads and grows. What I find especially funny about this post is the beginning says that we need to get a reality check. That person goes on to refer to Twitter as a racist Nazi platform.
I mean, it can be, but like you have to go looking for it. I feel like once you start blocking certain words out of your, like, on your account, you actually just don't see that stuff anymore. Yeah, low-key, you just don't.
That's the exact sort of rhetoric.
Maybe you should stop engaging and, like, reading that stuff. It's a thought.
That this person's talking about initially, as being, like, not actually good. Like, it's actually hurting, like, them on Bluesky more than helping them by constantly referring to Twitter and Twitter users as, like, Nazis and a Nazi platform. But then dude literally does the same thing again later in the post. Like, who's gonna want to be stuck on a platform where everyone there is saying a bunch of extremist rhetoric like that? Lying about people and falsely accusing people. Like, hey, come to Bluesky and be stuck in this hive mind of weirdos. Yeah, that's a great selling point. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. What's this?
At least there's interesting weirdos on Twitter. I'll give them that. Or just get off the internet. Well, I mean, you know.
These usage statistics are rather worrying. Going on to link some analytics about Bluesky stats that are not looking good. Spoiler alert, too. We'll take a look at a much more recent post just from yesterday where things continue to get even worse. We can see, according to these analytics, daily likers are trending down, daily posters are trending down, daily followers are trending down.
Damn, they're really, like, going down,
Daily
too.
records are also trending.
Ooh, that not good. Ooh, that not good. What is that? Like a month? That's 2 months. That's not even a year. Oh, wait, that is a year. Wait, no, it is a month. I can't read. 2025-04. Yeah, that's 2 months! That's
Down.
bad!
Back to that post. There is immense cope in the comments, in the replies here, and it's actually hilarious. Sorting by best on Reddit. The first top comment here basically has this person trying to suggest that, well, the analytics are only down because a bunch of bots are getting banned. That's got
Oh my god, the bot cope is so good. Oh my god, man. This reminds me when I played Classic WoW, and then people would say, oh, well, it's the bots getting banned. That's why there's people that aren't playing Classic anymore. And I'm like, do you realize that it would be worth it for them to keep putting in the bots if it was not going down in a trend? Like, yeah, it's the bots, it's the Russian bots that are definitely paying for this shit. Do you realize it's actually probably not even worth it to run bots on Bluesky because nobody sees that shit anyway?
to be it, guys. That explains it all. But the next top comment has a different theory. Well, the analytics are down because clearly the weather's getting nicer in the northern hemisphere.
What are we fucking smoking, dude? Oh my god. Dude, I couldn't smoke enough weed to fucking come up with cope like this. This is impressive. Of all the people to go outside, you think that Bluesky people go outside? That's strong. I don't know, man.
People are using social media less, guys. That's what's going on here.
Yeah.
It's the weather. Bluesky.
Yeah, when January rolls around and it's in the peak of winter time in the northern hemisphere, we're gonna see an uptick. Yeah. I should check in January.
Is failing because of the weather, guys. Don't you know? Come on.
It's because it's warm outside.
Going on to say that Bluesky is just less addictive than most, but it's a good thing. Now look, some studies do claim that social media use does increase when the weather's bad, but regarding an entire platform.
No, it doesn't go down, like, significantly in a trend either. There's just no way. It's like an actual downward trajectory. It's not like, you know, an anomaly or something. The trend is bad itself.
In particular because
these people never took, like, statistics or had statistics in high school, man.
First of all, the studies have extremely small sample sizes. And second of all, perhaps even more importantly, though, is that, well, worldwide, the weather's going to be different in different places. So it's really hard to actually come to a valuable assessment based off such metrics. And when it comes to Bluesky's plummeting engagement rates, plummeting analytics overall, well, there's certainly more important factors to analyze than just trying to say it's because of the weather. That really comes off like a bunch of cope. Oh my gosh. What the frick? Someone else said
it's probably the weather.
It's the weather too.
What?
No way, bro.
Dude, who are these people botting, man?
Bro, it's probably the weather, honestly. When you get a new job, my dad said, make yourself noticed. Let them forget about you, then make them realize they can't live without you. It's probably good for Bluesky to fix problems for a few months. That way, when we need it, when Twitter implodes, it will be robust and take over.
I feel like I'm too fucking self-critical. I couldn't make up this copium even if you put a gun to my head.
Yeah, we'll see about that one.
Yeah.
And yet things continue to get even worse. We got this post that reads, interactions, responses, and likes way down last month. Anyone else have their post interactions, responses, and likes decline drastically in the last month since Muskite left the WH? Have a lot of people returned to X, formerly known as Twitter? Just curious if others have experienced this too.
Do you know what also happened? I saw a lot of artists going to Bluesky, and then 5 to 6 months later, they just started posting on Twitter again. It's because they didn't get the same dopamine or interactions. That's why people are addicted to the dopamine, man. Yeah, like, what are we really talking about here? Like, Monkey sees lots of grapes on the other side. Monkey will go to grapes with lots of grapes. Not the one where it's like, oh, I get 2 likes. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, this sucks.
Oh, I'm not here to bash Bluesky. I left X. We can see a top post here reading, I feel like Bluesky is generally down in excitement, no? Less and less people I'm following post.
Yeah.
And less people sign up to Bluesky. It's not a good sign. To be a strong platform needs fresh blood constantly. Response reading, the rollout of features.
Just like a video game, it's gotta have new blood, and apparently it's not working out because the fucking platform sucks!
Has been too slow for most people. I get Bluesky as a small team, but that's not going to stop people from leaving once they get tired of waiting for features other sites already have. Conversely, however, this response saying, nope, still totally normal for me, and this one saying, my interaction levels feel normal personally. But then we've got this one. It says, yup, I gave up and deactivated last week. My first couple of months on the platform, starting December last year, I got 1,400 followers, including many of the heavy hitters who don't follow many people. Tons of engagement. It was great. Tons of great accounts to follow, and it was nice to have my ideas heard. The past couple of months, if I make 1 non-reply post per day, maybe 1 per month or less gets more than 5 likes. And usually that's if one of the bigger accounts sees and reshares it. A non-reply post getting seen on its own seems virtually impossible in recent months. It's like a spigot shut off, or they have shadow bans, and I have no idea why I'd be subjected to that. Similar content.
Oh wait, that's actually also a thing. Do you guys remember in that VA video where they were talking about block posts and shit? Where it's like, block these people. Look at this block list I can share with you. That could be a thing too, because everyone's so fucking sensitive, so there's less interaction, so they're fucking each other over. Yeah, that doesn't like really happen on Twitter. Like, I see it sometimes, like fucking schizos, but like not really.
We'll get hundreds of likes on threads, even though I only have around 650 followers over there. That platform, of course, has its own issues, but I'm just sharing my comparison experience. And I know someone's going to say this is complaining, whatever. It's not. Just stating facts and concurring with OP that engagement is way down lately. I'll reactivate in a month or 2 and see if anything's changed. And there's this one that says, deader than a doorknob. It's like I'm talking into a large empty void. I left Twitter and had a ton of followers, constant engagement, likes, retweets, and then deleted and went to Bluesky. It's dead Ned. But hold on, guys. Maybe we were wrong. Bluesky's growing again. Let's hope this
0.1%. 0.3%. That's a lot. But the follows is down 13%. Yeah, we're growing, that's for sure. Yeah, 0.3%. Woo! Let me get them pennies.
trend continues. From just one day ago. This made by a top 1% poster on the Bluesky subreddit. They must know what they're talking about. They added on to this saying, on the 7-day Bluesky stats charts, we're finally seeing green numbers.
Finally.
Wow. Let's take a look at these green numbers. Wait, there's red too. Uh-oh. Daily users on Bluesky down 0.2%. Daily posters on Bluesky up 0.3%. Daily posts on Bluesky up
Yes, let's see the 12 weeks. That's what I want to see.
1%.
Larger
Daily
sample
likes
size.
on Bluesky up 6.1%. Daily likers on Bluesky up 0.3%. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
No, this one can't be right.
Uh-oh.
Daily
I'm
follows
panicking.
on Bluesky down
I'm panicking, chat.
0.132%.
Ooh.
Well, that's fine.
Let's see Paul Allen's statistics.
This is definitely good news, right? A top response reading, those daily active users are not a good sign. I want nothing but the best for Bluesky, but this app will likely remain a very niche product that doesn't reach mass market appeal. They don't seem to have the bandwidth to build this app in a way that scales fast or attracts Twitter users. And as terrible as Twitter is, people still use it. Response they got.
Yeah, because why the fuck would you leave when they're... I just don't understand this logic. Like, how could you have a platform like Facebook, it still exists to this day, even though it sucks ass, it's filled with bots, and there's lots of AI? It's because it has like this stranglehold on a bunch of people. I wanted to deactivate my fucking Facebook, but my fucking parents still use it, so I have to have it. That's the old stubbornness coming in. They just don't want to leave. They're like, I don't want to fucking use the new thing. I don't want to re-add all these people. It's too much fucking work. Yeah, a lot of boomers and Gen Xers love that shit.
Quote, as terrible as Twitter is, unquote, why do you want to recruit those users? If that site is so terrible, why would you want those people to come over to Bluesky? To what end? To make it worse here? Bluesky more than doubled its user base in 6 months, which was more than 30 times growth a year ago when it opened up. It's growing just fine for a social network. We're just corporated pilled to assume anything but exponential metric explosive growth is somehow a failure.
I mean, it's not wrong, but like at the same time, it's got a lot of issues. There's a reason people don't use it.
Response to them. Reading,
What?
you know that Twitter isn't just politics, right? What about the anime community on Twitter, which is very active? Don't you want them?
No.
I follow countless
No.
accounts that follow anime, news, artists, voice actors, and friends sharing what they're watching. The majority of anime community I see outside artists on Twitter are reactionaries and drama accounts who use anime like any other pop culture thing to radicalize young people. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my god, yes, bro. Oh yeah, radicalizing with the anime community. The anime community is the worst. No, I'd say gacha and VTuber communities are pretty fucking bad. Anime's like whatever. I'd say more niche things like VTuber communities are awful. For the most part. Fellas, is it a right-wing grift to like anime? Yes, apparently so. If you like Goku and you like fit buff men, you're a racist. Yeah. Bluesky had a golden chance when Brazil banned Twitter from our country. I'm glad I just waited and never used, but the chance was there. Yeah, they fucked up too. They didn't really capitalize it either.
Mostly young men to right-wing
Then it was too
causes.
late.
I'm not interested in courting those over to those people over to Bluesky. No, the brain rot. This is what I mean, dude. Some of these people are so freaking brain rotted. It's sad. Someone else says to them. Yeah, I don't know what side of Twitter you're on, but there's a bunch of anime accounts that don't do the things you say. And this doesn't take into account every other topic where they have a gigantic advantage. I've tried seeing if my favorite fandom exists on Bluesky, and 9 times out of 10, it's absolute crickets. That's not even mentioning other languages where the Bird app has an even more gigantic leap. Pretending like Twitter is full of devious users who only spread hate is like thinking people who drive cars hate the environment and litter everywhere they go. But yeah, that sort of person is like...
That's a good analogy, yeah. I just don't get it, man. Why are we coping about this platform? The only people I know that use Bluesky are very mentally ill, and they can't handle like any discourse, and that's fine. It's just funny to me because it's like, you know, you could just stay on Twitter and probably block it as best as you can, like block certain words, block certain content. It's like, but then you choose to stay on Bluesky and then you complain that nobody's engaging with you and like nobody likes your content. I'm like, oh, okay.
Average Bluesky user, completely brain rotted, politically obsessed, and delusional. Another response here saying it's basically plateaued. I mean, it'll be what it is for those still using it, but the days of fast growth are over. The big tell, the biggest follower base, AOC, has already stopped posting on Bluesky. Has only been posting back on X. The responses they got reading, AOC's team needs to learn how to cross-post, but that chart shows numbers that are quite healthy for a new site. Wow, I didn't know AOC stopped posting there. That is not good for Bluesky. Bluesky is larger than AOC. So yeah, it's really not looking good over there, but let me know what you think about this stuff. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed my coverage. If you did, please consider liking and or subscribing. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.
I'd like to see the statistics for Twitter growth in comparison. Probably blows it out of the water. Yeah. I want to see the 12 weeks, man. Where is this? I want to see this. I use Bluesky because I don't like the algorithm of Twitter. No, that's totally fine. I totally get it. But I never use it now. I use Twitter more. Also because of what I've been posting on my video game blogs and for Bluesky. I've been critical of SAG after recently. Yeah, you probably got called a fucking, what is it called? You got called a fucking bigot. No, you have to agree with me. You're on Bluesky. Go check out Hero. Hey, he's pretty cool. Yeah. I need to find this. Where is this from? BlueFacts app. BlueFacts.app. Search Bluetopia users, trending, top. Bluesky user growth! Is this it? Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, chat! Ooh! Ooh, this is not looking too hot. Ooh, jeez! Ooh! Ooh, mama! Ooh! But look, 7 days! Wow! Ooh! 4 weeks? Ooh! 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 We're oh, this is not. Ooh! Ooh! We're not doing too hot. Ooh! We were at 2.4 million. Now we're down to 1.7. 900,000. 700,000. 5 million. 3.9 million. That's not good, chat. Daily likers. 1.8 million. 1.3 million. Daily follows. Look at this one, dude. Look, 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 look. 8.2. Down to 3 million. That's actually really bad. That's not good. Oh. Dude, this is only 3 months. Look. Boom. Yeah, yeah, not too hot, not too great. Gulp. Gulp. That's what happens. But guys, the 7-day spread? Oh yeah, the 7-day spread. Yeah. Yeah, the 7-day spread is really good. Haha. 0.6%. Yeah, the last 7 days was better, you guys. We're coping. This is, if I was investing in Bluesky and I needed other people, this is what I would show them. I'd be like, guys, look at the green right here. Look at the green. Don't look at this. Don't look at the red. Look at the green. Green is good, but red is bad. Yeah, this one is, like, even the 4-week one is all red except for daily likes. That's crazy work. No, it's because of the bots and the Russian bots, chat. That's what. That's what's happening. That's what's up.